So I did lose my 11 game win streak, bro. I did lose it. I did lose it. I did lose it. As you can see, I lost my shit, bro. I lost my fucking win streak. Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. Yesterday I wasn't feeling the goddamn game and shit. I don't know. I'm finna try a different team. I'm gonna try the Bills again, bro. Yep. I sold the bad, chat. I sold the bad. I most definitely sold. It's crazy though. Finna see what we can do right here though, chat. See if we can get our streak back going
From
today,
the
man.
site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. 7 yards deep, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's good play.
At the 48-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second and 7, Mahomes. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. And that takes us from second to third down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This is caught.
And he got it. That's
Take it on
crazy.
in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense.
Oh.
In the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
See what I can do.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. Chris Jones on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
Okay,
get at least
good.
2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Crazy, crazy, bro.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Doing that shit every time,
Picked
bro.
up by Juan Thornhill. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Chiefs 14, Bills nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Well, we'll see if they can do it here. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Ball carrier, Chris Jones on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
Oh, bro.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down, Bills.
From the gun, Allen. And he's taken down. A cheap sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, he's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Complete to Colby.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
First down, Buffalo.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Allen to throw once more. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Now for the point after.
Extra point.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 14, Bills 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
5-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. From the 44, Mahomes toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. He is going to find Hill here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Good. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 6 there on first. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mahomes to throw once more. He's got into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Allen's pass.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard.
Allen now looks to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Cole Beasley, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I know we spent a lot of time talking about how the defensive backs read routes and make plays on the football. How about a good linebacker? Feeling the route, seeing the quarterback, jumps the play, and knocks it away. Really well done.
Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on third and long. Operating from the gun. Allen. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. From the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over first and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is caught at the 20. Yeah, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break.
Yes, sir.
As we continue to our EA Studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. To throw again on second down. Allen eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's third down.
And it's third down.
From the gun, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Over on down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Key 26, key 26.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Down by Matt Milano. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
On the carry.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. The 40, 30, 20. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went in the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
Ain't
today.
doing nothing.
Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Tyler Bass.
Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski
different
was an
things for
interception.
different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables, yeah.
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give this to Bell, and he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 31, Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's able to get it back here.
Bro, chill out, bro. What the world, bro?
Intercepted by the Bills.
Bro, y'all just
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Bro, that shit was crazy. Did he catch it on the ground or off the ground?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Allen going deep for Diggs. This is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Oh!
Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Chiefs 14.
I didn't even know she was in the hospital until I think Bobby told me. They said she got COVID.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Oh no, they was just here.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back. Get them.
He's got a man. complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Quentin Jefferson breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Hey. 4 down. March 49. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. What a nightmare. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Queen on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Well, one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to, it's caught at the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Breeze going to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
16-yard line.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
7. Ravens nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st down, Ravens.
Here's Jackson to throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Jackson.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Here's the option play now to the left. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
A gain of 14.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
When you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
After the interception, here's Jackson. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That puts him 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
So every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in this first half of action. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be 2nd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Flush to his right. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Patrick Queen.
You're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's going to take off with it. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard
down.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'll get it back right here.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Ravens
I'll get it right here, Seth.
And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. So
wow!
Good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Their own 32-yard
Ouch,
line.
how he even touched
The
me
Raven
right now?
offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the 1st half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the 1st half.
See if they do just that. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route?
The crazy
there?
check, because he'll
Excellent
click the
job
safety,
getting
then
his
he'll
head
get off the
around
safety.
to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football out of the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And this is going to be
that, bro. I'm always truck, bro.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they'll take it into the end zone.
Always trucking.
J.K. Dobbins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score. Ravens 21, Saints 7. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we have to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early, try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their
my fault.
23 yards on the play. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team, and they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Breeze is intercepted for the third time. He's picked off near his own 40, and a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown. Baltimore. Jackson.
Yes, sir, ski chat. Oh. Yep, chat. Yep, chat. Yep, chat. Yep, chat. Yep. Okay, second game in the street.
The NFL is on EA Sports. Nice stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. You know.
Yo, chat was saddening, bro. Was saddening in the chat. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me!
Here we go. 180. 11. Shit.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, it just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He's brought down at the...
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Yeah, I did feel that.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner 1st.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
This is crazy, bro.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal.
I had the middle lock.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as they're
crazy,
able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's Mostert.
He got that one.
He'll have a 1st
He
down
got that one,
inside the
Chuck.
10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I already knew this was going to be a good game.
23-yard run. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening
I already
drive.
knew, Chuck. Y'all make sure y'all leave a like, Chuck.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter. And they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point.
Have I played
the
against
end zone.
him?
Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Somebody been watching a lot of goddamn YouTube, I see.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, boy, look at that boy.
On the option, it's Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 82 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Lining up for the extra point.
Bro, what the fuck was that?
It's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Bro, it would not let me put edge this in.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one
That's
away.
crazy,
Maybe with some
bro.
frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
1-yard gain brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards, 1st down.
and goal at the
Jackson going to run.
Damn,
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 40.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Justin Tucker.
So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instincts sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
In your face!
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Niners, if they can convert the extra point, they'll grab the lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something?
Now Garoppolo lost the football. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And this carries into the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jackson, and off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Rolling to his right. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Yes, sir. That's 3, chat. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3. He was on the 2-game win streak. That was up. Man, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Buffalo Bills.
For Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Tremont Williams on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Singletary here running out of the gun. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bills.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First and goal, Buffalo.
They run here with Singletary. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal.
At the Ravens' 2-yard line.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
His kick is
and
good.
it's 7-0 Buffalo.
The score, Bills 7, Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now second and 6.
Jackson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
The 42-yard line.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, Jackson. Brown has the first down and much more. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards. Jackson on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy. I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it open in the end zone? He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Allen on first and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs.
Shit is, man. Easily read that shit, bro. That's crazy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Take over, baby.
Stephon Diggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Ravens nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. They'll roll him out right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. It's the fullback. 41 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores.
I don't know what. I'm always fucking up for half, bro.
That tide, and that certainly qualifies a big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate? What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Singletary to get the drive started. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
He's brought down at the
back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st down, Bills.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. Past the 20. There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Jackson from the shotgun, buying time to his left. Oh, look, this is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 35 yards the game there. Another 1st down as well. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll run it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles.
Oh, bro, I could have been up just then, bro.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30.
Are you fucking serious?
He runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard
Oh, my
line.
God,
So now just like that,
bro.
things changed dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. On the left side, he finds Beasley. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
6 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Queen, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Steps away to his left. He's going to, and I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
That's good.
The end result, 21 yards. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Singletary. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the 2nd half alone?
Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody.
Let's go! Full chat. Let's go. Oh, that's 3. Thought it was 4. So why the fuck I'm not at the top? He -6. I don't get that chat. They keep going.
Called the loudest in the NFL. We are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Taken about 7 yards deep. And spins away. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For conventional football, football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light.
It got his man complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 85 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look. The game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Mahomes now on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Cowboys' 14-yard line.
Now it's Mahomes again. That is caught inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal.
They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So often you hear that pep talks don't really work in the heat of the battle. But collectively, this defense has to say to each other, we've been on our heels this whole first drive. This is where we need to dig in. And they got a nice stop right there for a loss.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And this is going to be hauled in, so they get the 2-point conversion, and now they have an 8-6 lead.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. Throwing on second and long. Dalton, man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
6 yards. And it's third down.
Here's Dalton. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. 8-6 the score after one.
With the score, Chiefs 8, Cowboys 6.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw? Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
GG, bro. chat. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will do it, chat. Wait, that's 5. Oh, that is 5. That's 5, chat. 5. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, chat.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Oh.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And the Chiefs are going to get it. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It's second down.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Are you trying to run the ball?
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage. And they're
now Mayfield lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Check 50, check 50.
Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, throw left side, complete. That's Bell. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in.
GG, bro.
I'm not quitting.
Are you not quitting? You said you was done. Oh, okay. My bad.
Alright, I'm ready.
Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Browns nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Damn,
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Almost got you.
The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down. And
Now Mayfield on the move to his left, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Here's Mayfield. Slide, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that's Alex Okafor who gets in to register the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 3rd and long for Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
intended for Odell Beckham.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield going up top. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
You good?
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah, you can come back.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Mahomes firing complete, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 5.
They'll try to run it in, going option right.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he takes this into the end zone for a
Yes,
Chiefs
sir,
touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Partner, wasn't that long ago that when I talked with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that gym college stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments.
Yeah,
I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about. Assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
That incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
What position you playing?
Nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row.
What kind of guard you got? You got a point guard? You look like you got a point
way
guard.
better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete.
Mayfield.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down.
Who's your favorite YouTube? 2K YouTube.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down.
Okay.
And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
You be watching Madden YouTubers?
Mayfield on first down. And he completes it to Hunt.
Okay.
This will be stopped at the 44.
Brush me out,
that
Chad.
good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First down, Brown.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, Mayfield again.
Oh, good catch.
First down and more inside the 20. And
good catch.
Into the end zone.
Oh, that was a hell of a
catch. Cleveland.
That was a hell of a catch.
Jones, 32 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score.
Oh, man.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
Successful.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Whoa, you doing me like that?
Still first half, but they're going to line up for the
doing me like that?
The Chiefs are going to make the second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something?
Isn't it that they thought they had the right situation?
Also, pressure. Myles Garrett picks up his here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. That's it for the first.
That's so unreal. The time expired too.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out.
How you hit me like that, bro?
At their own 32-yard line.
Wow, that messed up.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A good lane to run there for Bell as he'll get about 7 on first down. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. And the Chiefs take advantage of the turnover and put up 6.
Will set up for
and he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A first down throw for Mayfield. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it in.
Almost had it.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26
what'd I do?
line, 2nd and 10.
You had time to throw it. You got to throw it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And the Browns.
And again, it's Mayfield rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham this time, but it'll be 2nd down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
Odell Beckham Jr.
A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns are back within a score.
Conversion.
No success on first down. He couldn't get any yardage. They give it to him again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line.
Browns 14.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10. At their own
You want me to fumble?
36-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains. It was enough to get on the first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Thank you, hurt my player.
First and 10 at the
Thank you, hurt
26-yard line.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mahomes hitting his finger.
We're killing you, bro. You're moving your safety every time.
Touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
We're back now in KC, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Good. You need to run around like that.
The Browns drive about to get started. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Mayfield now. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Kareem Hunt, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
To throw, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
3rd down.
Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Odell Beckham.
A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And the Browns first down.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cleveland.
First down, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And his throw is incomplete.
After that throw, there's definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off down at the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Obviously disappointing.
DJ, little bro. What did? Do it again.
I can't do it now.
I'll do it for you.
I'll put it.
You sure? Okay.
But you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time?
Well,
that
I'm
maybe
just starting to
they're
use
seeking some
the
revenge,
team I
or
use.
they just don't like them. The other
Ravens.
thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Browns drive about to get started. They're down big here late. I don't know, you just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once, we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mayfield with it once more. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Myles Garrett able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And going deep for Hill. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Partner, that type of
I had to
lead,
try.
they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the
my
stuff she used to
grandmother did the same. It smelled terrible. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete.
And one of the whistles.
You said, what if you caught that? I would have quit.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the
No,
closing
for real, I
seconds.
would quit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, I quit.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And
that was a good game, Chad.
They're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully
GG,
accept
bro.
them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA
And make sure y'all subscribe
Sports.
to the channel, man.
The Chiefs
I'll leave a like.
victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
And turn on the little noties, man. Turn on the noties. Be right back, chat. No copyright strikes this time.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Sometimes I need a check.
56. 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Okafor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
56. The mark, bro. 56. Check 56.
Back to the air, Trubisky after the pick 6. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Mike 56. Mike 56. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Chicago first down to former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And Robinson with a big catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Montgomery. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. And he's got a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Let's get it.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives them a lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Akeem Hicks. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
In a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
David Montgomery, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in the cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. That one completed to J.P. Holtz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First down, Chicago.
Now it's Trubisky. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid game.
On second down, it's Patterson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Darnell Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears will extend their lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Oh, did the Bears get it? They did. Chicago football. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Trubisky on first down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
To Anthony Miller. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
just a yard to go here on second down.
22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Mitchell Trubisky to Allen Robinson. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. There goes a deep ball, end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. But gutsy call there. Yeags at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
That's going to be caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 48 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something, when you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Chiefs 15.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
First down.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Throwing is Mahomes on third, being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this one is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And again, it's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. They didn't want the tie. They roll the dice, and they take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a one-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they... And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Let's go, D. Mike 5'9", yellow. Let's get it.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Harrison Butker on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third down, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And out.
56. Mike, 56. Right there.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. That is incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He's going to take off with it. Fighting through. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The final pick in this year's first round. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. To the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
38. Bears 22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
No, chat. I'm tired. Yeah, that's somebody on a 17 game win streak. That's crazy. What the fuck? That's crazy. Somebody on a 17 game win streak. I got one more in the chat. And I'm gonna be back on early tomorrow.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his first look is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chris Jones forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Oftentimes with these gadget plays, these fakes, we focus on the offense and say, hey, they practiced this week. They were, but the defenses practice these situations too.
And just look at it this way. The two owners sitting up in their boxes, one is saying, boy, is my team well prepared, and the other one's like, I got to talk to my coaches. What were they thinking?
Complete to Aaron Jones. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Gets the ball.
Incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Looking deep for Adams.
It's
caught inside the 25.
Bro.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 61 yards, and the Packers have taken the early lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on first down, dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 33. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be out of bounds on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. The Packers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
But this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. A screen to Bell. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but now it'll be third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Chris Jones getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On first down, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On play action, Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
GG, man. Good game.
Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But it looks like the Chiefs are going to get it back. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And they